Hello everyone and welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Plus and my beefy base. So, since last episode I have gone through a lot of tutorials online. I've gone through the OBS settings trying to finally sort out this audio issue. And from what I've gathered, it turned out to be an Optifine issue. So, I just changed the video settings in Optifine from smooth FPS off rather than on. Apparently on it does fluctuate FPS, although it's meant to stabilize it, so I'm not entirely sure why. I've had to tweak some of the settings as well, just to try and, well, help with performance. So I've put VSync on, I've put a few other bits, so it should stay at 60 FPS, hopefully, but there might be a slight hit on performance, so I apologize if there is. But I have also tweaked the video settings and the audio settings, so hopefully it does sound and look a lot better. So, yeah. So since last time, we upgraded the base. We've got lots of beef. We've done a few bits like this. What I want to do really today, now that we have all these tools, is a beehive kiln. So for that we need flux to make bricks, and we also need flux to make lime water to make mortar. So really what I need to do first off is go and mine some of this marble. What is the time? That's fine. There is some marble over here, so what we're going to do first of all is grab some of this marble, we're going to smelt it down, we're going to make a load of bricks, and we're going to go from there. I am going to hopefully try and make a copper anvil as well. As I said last episode, we're going to need to do quite a lot of mining, so I'm going to try and get that done at the same time. Luckily, fluxstone, you don't need to watch it like you do metal, so I can just smelt it in the ground and leave it and come back to it whenever. It is not temperature coordinated or orientated like ore. So we're running really hot. It's probably because we're soaked, so it's not as efficient. That's fine. I might hang that up. Ooh, hang that up in a second. So we've got that line inside now. I don't really like it like that, but it does serve a useful purpose. It's better than my personal base, where I've got a tiny little shack, probably similar to what I originally had, but a little bit nicer. And it's got a line running head to tail across the bed, which has all my meat drying on that. So it's at least I haven't done that this time, so that's something. What I'm going to want to do, here's some marble, what I'm going to want to do eventually, hopefully before winter kicks in, is make a brick roof, so a brick tile roof. It's going to take quite a lot of work, which is why I need this beehive kiln, which will enable me to make a lot of stuff, like clay stuff and smelt ore and things, a lot at the same time. Because at the moment, if I wanted to make clay tile roof, it would take me an age and a hell of a lot of logs if I want to do it. Whereas this way, I can use only, I think I only need 8 logs. It might be 16, I can't remember. And I can basically make as much as I want. I think it's, I can't remember. I think it's a 4x4 area with the middle block out of stuff. So it's 4x4, I think times 4, because you can have 4 in it, so it's a lot. It might actually be 64 items, thinking about it, or just under. I'm not good at math, if you hadn't already figured that out from my ore calculations. So do not quote me on anything I say math related. Right, we're probably going to want about, I guess, 2 stacks. Actually, until it gets dark. It's starting to get dark. Right, we'll mine a couple of these blocks. We're also running out of stone because we made the cobblestone base for the house, so actually doing the mining for copper wouldn't be a bad shout at this point, so that we just have enough to make a kiln. Let's run back. We're getting hungry. Do we actually have any food? We've got leftover starfish. Oh, finish that off. And luckily we've got some cabbages again. Back to cabbage. Hooray. Oh, no. Oh, good, he's dead. Cabbages for the win. Oh, I keep forgetting we've actually got this beef on me, so that's probably nicer to eat than just raw cabbage. Right. I mentioned in the last episode that I was considering doing a long dark series. I have just started that. Oh, watch out for skeleton. So it would be great if you could also just give that a watch. If it's your kind of thing, if you're interested in survival games, that sort of stuff. If you haven't heard of it, it's a really, really interesting game. So I just suggest you go check it out. Right. Back to this. Right, let's go to sleep. Actually, let's hang our clothes up first. I think I might make another string across there, to be honest. Yeah, let's cross the doorway. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. Why do I have a cloak on? I don't even know why I have a cloak on. Why did I make a cloak? That's really strange. Because I was just going to be... That's why I'm so hot. Oh, anyway, let's go to sleep. I don't even remember making a cloak. I must have done that without realising. That's really weird. Oh well. Right. Hopefully they're dry now. Yep. Oh, no, it's still damp. Pop that on. Well, it's fine. I'm naked, but it's comfortable temperature. Let's go pop. Oh, so we need to sort out these chests at some point. That's for a later date. Right, chuck all the marble in. I don't think we've got any other marble in here. No. Do we have any... You can also use dirt or gravel that is of a flux stone type as well, and it should add to the amount of lime you get from it. So, do we need them? Is there any more? There's them. Okay. Right, let's just go stick that in the ground. A waste of resources, but it's fine. Oh, right. I always do this. I can put it down and I have no forward planning. Let's just chuck them in and back into straw. Should have... Don't have 8. That's... Right, let's christen the new axe. Come on then, show me what we got. There we go. Barely any durability went down on that. I can just destroy the whole forest. I'm tempted to... I'm going to leave the yew tree for now, because I'm thinking I'll cut that down once I've got a scythe, because then I can try and get as many saplings as possible, because I've only seen the one tree, and I think it would be a waste if I just cut it down and I didn't get any saplings from it. That's... what we're doing. Let's make some more structures. Let's make one more lot. I'll put the rest of the logs back. We're going to need some logs to make charcoal at some point in the future. It will be very soon, because I'm going to need to do it soon. Oh, come on. If you don't follow Dunk on Twitter or Discord, I would strongly recommend doing it, just because you see a lot of updates that are going to come soon and stuff that he's working on for the mod. One of the things that looks really cool is the new log stacks, which will hopefully be coming up in a soon-to-be soon-to-be edition, which look amazing. So it's all done through... It renders each individual log that's in the stack. I think it looks really cool. I was a bit confused by the picture initially, because it just looked like some sort of crate, but when you actually look closer, it is definitely individual logs. And I think it looks really cool. I'm looking forward to being able to do that. The only thing is, your initial houses are going to look absolutely horrendous compared to what they currently do. When you first make a house out of stacks of logs, it's going to be a mishmash of all sorts of colours going on. So let's do 3, 4. So we need enough for 14 ingots worth of copper is what we need. So we need a lot. But it's fine. We've only just scratched the surface of this. Actually, now we've got Pro Pick. How big is it? It's very large, so we're fine. We've got loads. Oh, here we go. I hate it when you get veins of ore and they're just all over the place, so they're scattered. I remember really early on in the original TerraFirmaCraft where I found a coal vein and it stretched for miles. It just kept going, and it was all in one really easy to mine out. How big is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Need to watch out for that. One easy to mine out bit, basically. It was great. I haven't come across many of them. They do exist. So, but this one looks quite easy. Oh, watch out for that. There we go. Let's pop that one there. I can put you can put the support straight onto the ore, but I don't know, I just like to mine it out and try and eke as much as possible, especially now when every little bit counts. So we'll just artificially place the rock back, and that should be nice and supported. After having multiple issues with cave-ins, I'm now very paranoid about it. As you can probably tell, I could do a better, neater job of this, but I will do that again at another point. Not really interested in making it look pretty at this point. I just want it to be useful, and I want to get it as quickly as possible. So let's quickly do this. Let's try and work out how many ingots I need. So how many stacks? Sorry. So a stack is 4. Ingot is 4. So if I have a stack, that will be 16. Is a stack of that is 4 ingots worth, isn't it? Yeah. So I need 4, 8, 12, 16. So 4 stacks would get me a decent amount. So not long to go. I apologize if this bit's boring. it is a bit tedious mining everything. I'm not sure if you guys want to see everything that I do, or you'd rather me skip these bits like this. But if you leave comments below, you can just let me know what you'd prefer, whether you want me to just watch me do everything, or you'd rather me skip these sorts of bits. I'm fine either way. Yeah. The problem is because I'm new to this. It's quite hard to concentrate in talking about random bits and bobs whilst also doing this. I run out of stuff to say quite quickly. I think I need to learn to appreciate the silence in bits like this rather than try and continue talking, because I feel like I panic and try and fill in gaps with speech, which isn't really needed. So let's. Ooh. Stack number 2 done. How far away is this? Over 2. I need to make sure I don't dig down too deep that I then get stuck, and because I'd have to climb back up to make the supports again. Nearly done. There's one more stack to go. And then doing this, we should have plenty of stone as well that we can make a beehive kiln. We'll need to light this place up as well at some point. I'm hoping to find some olive trees during autumn so that I can just skip the whole candle stage, and because if you get bees, you can get honey and you can use the wax to make candles, and I do like them, but 3, 10, there we go. But I would prefer just to be able to get oil lanterns, because I think they they're a lot more efficient, and yeah, olive oil's not really used for anything else at the moment. I think that's going to change when the cooking update happens, but for the time being, olive oil is just used for that purpose. So that actually, that's a good idea. I've got the flux, so I might as well just pop them in. I'm glad I did. Oh, I was meant to put that on, and I never did. But in hindsight, it was a good idea. I didn't. So I also need some. That's the wrong one, but I will take it. There we go. Need some clay molds, and this will just take the ingots. I should probably get a few more, but do I not have any other clay? No. Okay. Right, so can't even remember where I got clay from now. Well, that's going to be annoying, isn't it? Okay. Clay, 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 clay. Did I actually mark it on the map? Probably not. Was it not around? I can't even remember. I can't believe I can't remember that. Let's just take these down. They should be dry by now. Yep. Okay, let's go to sleep. And we're going to be on the hunt for clay. So we can get by with that, but seeing as I need... Oh, no. Oh, I also need to get an anvil. Oh, I'm getting so ahead of myself. This is getting ridiculous. Okay, so we need to get a stone anvil first. Hopefully we'll find clay on the way then. That shouldn't be too hard at all, really. So that's just... No, olive tree's right there. I completely forgot about that. So, yeah, no need to really worry about that. I believe, yep, andesite's here, and that should be able to make that into an anvil. I believe it's any rock that can be on the second layer you can use as an anvil. Not 100% on that, but I think that's the case anyway. Watch out for the spear guy. Run away from the spear guy. Oh, where did I find clay? That's going to really frustrate me now. I think I can find it at the river, worst comes to worst, which isn't too far away, but... Ooh, dear. I don't remember this place. Oh, I can't believe I can't find clay. That's really annoying. I could dig around. I think you can get random bits of clay if you just dig the soil, but it's not very efficient. It'll take forever. And this floating... Okay. I don't think that's meant to happen. Something not quite right with that. Floating andesite. Oh. Round. Can't bother to dry my clothes out again. Let's just take... Oh, this is not going well. Not going well today. Come on. I got ahead of myself thinking I was going to be able to do all sorts of stuff, and I don't even have any any clay. Oh. Oh, at least I found some bismuth. I would pick that up, but I don't have much inventory space. Right, so on the lookout for goldenrod flowers. Please come, please just appear to me. Just somewhere, anywhere. Come on, come on. I bet you I did mark it as a waypoint and I completely missed it when looking through for them. Well, definitely going to mark it on the waypoint as a waypoint if I find any now. Oh, it's so frustrating. Well, is this the river? I think this is the river anyway, so should be able to find some here. Is this the river? Oh, look. Where am I? No, the river's up there. Oh. Right, I apologise about this. I will actually pause this because it's just going to be painful. I'm going to be back in a second. Hey guys, welcome back. So I just grabbed some clay I found just by the riverbank. Only a tiny amount though, but it's enough to get us by for the time being. I don't know where... I'm going to have to find a source closer to home because that's just frustrating if that's what I'm going to have to do every time I want to find clay is go back to the river. So we've got 43, which should be enough just to get us what we want. We just need to make a few extra clay molds just because 2 is not going to be enough. We're going to have to get 14 ingots and combine them into 7. So it's really, I want at least 4 so that I can do 4 at a time. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to do this, am I? Is there anything I can get rid of? Get rid of the knife. Oh, and I think I went too deep. That's annoying. Is that my top where? No, it's fine. Excellent. And run. Definitely need to sort out my inventory next time. So, let's place down Anvil. And let's do it here. Here we go. Hammer time. There we go. So, we got that down. Let us get some... What we're going to need to do that amount. We need some more straw. That's not going to be enough. Oh, it might be because I put some down already, didn't I? That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Although, no, I didn't put any... Let's do that. So, we want to put down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The one that has the tetrahedrite in it, and the one that has the marble in it. Double check. There we go. Now, let's go, 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 go. I forget what is the time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait just a couple of hours till the morning to light this so that... Well, till the morning, till it's time for me to go to sleep. Because at that point, I don't need to worry so much about staying up all night and waiting for it to be done. No, let's just chuck all this away. Actually, I need to make a tool rack. I can't believe I don't have a tool rack already. What logs do we have? Spruce, so it's a bit different. I completely forgot to mention before, I've got a texture pack on. That's resource pack. So vanilla themes TFC Plus. So I highly recommend you get it. It just looks really nice. I mean, that's the original TFC Plus textures look really nice. I just think I just prefer it. It adds a little tweak. It might just be because I played TFC so long. It's just nice to have something a little bit different. But I highly recommend you check it out, just because I enjoy it. But let's chuck some of these tools back up. We don't need all of these at the moment. There, I'll do. It's getting dark. What's the time? We'll wait for it to get to 8, so 20, and then we'll go to bed. I think it takes... I should probably wait for it to get to 9. Oh well. Let's go hydrate. Important to keep hydrated. And it's also important to eat your raw leafy greens. God. Oh, it's just the thought of eating uncooked cabbage straight from the source just sounds horrendous. Although to us, well, no, it's cooked beef. If it's like barbecue beef, it'd be great. Dried beef on a rack in your house might be a little bit unsavory, but right, I'm just gonna risk it. I'm just gonna put this on when it gets to 8. Let's have a look at how the crops are doing. So 31, 39. It's all going well. We're at summer still, so we've got plenty of time. Yeah, it's about 40% done, kind of 30-40% done across the board, which is nice. Let's light these up. I've also turned the animations down just because, or just in case you're wondering, because that kind of caught me by surprise as well. I will turn them back on just so that we can see when the charcoal pit's going, because that you can only tell if it's done by the smoke particles that come up from it. Right, that's should be done now. Oh, get rid of all this. Let's get rid of this lime. We need 7 of that, so let's just turn that all into flux. Just put it in there. And let's go with this. I didn't actually mean to put all of that in there, did I? Oh well, it doesn't matter. I can make a... Is it a waste to make a copper shovel? Probably. Well, I'm sure I'll just keep them, and I can heat them up later on once I've got a forge going. Right, we'll wait for a little bit. So we need to wait for these to get from brilliant white to, I believe for copper, it's orange. The lowest form of orange. And then I could speed this up with this, but I could get it too cold, and then it just makes it awkward. And I don't have a forge yet. You need charcoal for that, so I'd rather try and get this done straight off the bat. It's the most efficient way to do it. It's just a little bit time consuming. Right, that's the other 2 in now. So I think I'll end the episode just after I finish making this Anvil, just because I think we have been going on for a while now. I do need to start actually timing myself. I'm kind of looking at the clock above my desk, and and I always forget what time I actually started, so I might have been going on way longer than I meant to have been. But it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Well then, right, yellow, white. Let's go fill up water jugs while I'm waiting. This might be a mistake, but I'm getting thirsty. I need to make glass at some point as well, but now I've got flux, it'll open up a lot of stuff for me. So white, yellow, white. Okay. So right, waiting for this yellow to go down a little bit more. Then we can finally start. Oh, a trick that I saw in a video Dunk put out the other day, which it's probably a really easy thing to do. It's just to put a stick in there, and it means you can shift left click on it, and they'll both go into the weld slot instead of one going into the weld and one going into there. It's just a little tip that I saw, and I never even thought of doing that before. I didn't even know sticks could go in there. So, I don't know if anything. It looks like anything can go in there, so I might just do that just to play it safe. Oh, come on! Right, it's at yellow. Nearly there. Actually, what's that at? Seal that up. Might just turn one of these into. Okay, lime water just while I'm waiting. Orange. There we go. Right, got one up. Ooh. One at orange. Where's the other one? There we go. Two at orange. Combine them. There we go. And then we want to make another one. See, it's frustrating because we're going to make this anvil, and then straight away it's going to be made redundant. But it's just the way it's all for progression, really. There's no other reason for it. I think it would take out a big chunk of gameplay if you went straight to bronze anvil. I'm in two minds about it. I do think it's important to have the progression, but I do think to that extent it's a bit much. Right. Come on. Oh. Still at liquid. Why? There. But it's not like it's going to be wasted because you can recycle anvils once they're kind of redundant. But you need to have I think it's a forge. You need to have a crucible, sorry, to do that. So it's a while off because we need to find graphite and Canaanite, which we don't have any of that yet. You can get graphite from marble, I know. So if we dig down a bit, we might be able to find some in that direction. I can't remember where Canaanite is from. We might even be able to find some in Ness. I'm not 100%. I would need to have a look on the wiki. I kind of wish you could see it in not enough items, whether if you went over a stone it would tell you what's what. There was a mod that did that before, where it's kind of like it might have been an add-on for not enough items, where it told you like what items mobs dropped and stuff. That would be quite cool to have, but as like what stone drops what. I quite like that if that was a thing. Come on. Yellow. Right, this should be the 1, 2. Right, I need one more after this. Probably just should have made some more of these molds, but these molds can break as well. I can't remember what the chance of them breaking are, but it's I think it's after if you use them a lot. I think it's like it's the same chance as your ceramic jugs breaking, I believe. So I think it's random. I've had ceramic jugs break after a couple of uses. Right, let's do that. Let's pop that away. We're not going to use that for the time being. Put that away. I should have just burnt that. Don't need it anytime soon. To do. That one's nearly done. Need that one and that one. I believe. Oh, no. Oh, already done. Make sure I'm not missing one. That's the other one. Oh, yeah, see, one just broke. made the smashing sound, so that's slightly frustrating. So we'll make sure that we get this out before it solidifies. But we're just going to pop these on the floor. Actually, we might chuck them in the water barrel just to cool them down quicker. I'll at least show off how that works. So we probably could have done this a lot quicker. I was more confident, but you just pop it down, pulls it down fairly rapidly. There. So now we can just get them out, get the molds back, and we will pop them down there. Might get the iron, the random iron that I got as well, and pop that down, put them down there. So put the bronze there when we've got it. We've got it in a nice little neat pile. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, just waiting on this now. No, I'll risk it because chances are I'll screw it up, and then I would end the episode with a screw up, which I don't want to do really, seeing as we're so close now. Come on. Put the clay away. What can I do in the meantime? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, what I was going to do was make a... I was going to make a bow, wasn't I? Do we have any poles? No. I'll do that afterwards. I was going to make a bow drill, just to make it easier in the future to light fires with. Might try and do that quickly. Oh, get rid of that, get rid of that. That, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Bow drill, there we go. So that should now be orange. Perfect timing. Finally, let's make this anvil and call it a day. Hello. There we go. Beautiful. Right, we're officially in the Copper Age. Hooray! Right, if you liked what you saw, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe. Any support you can give the channel would be great, just I'm starting out. I release episodes every so often. I don't have a regular schedule at the moment, but usually a couple of videos a week. If you want to support the channel, please check out my new series on with the Long Dark. It would be amazing if you could check that out. Please let me know in the comments if you've got any feedback, good or bad. It'd be amazing just so I can improve the channel and make sure that I get best content out that you actually want. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye, guys.